It is not the demands of the job that cause the most stress, but the degree of control workers feel they have throughout their day. Leaps of greatness require the combined problem-solving ability of people who trust each other. The true price of leadership is the willingness to place the needs of others above your own. I know of no case study in history that describes an organization that has been managed out of a crisis. Every single one of them was led. Leadership is not a license to do less. It is a responsibility to do more. Great leaders truly care about those they are privileged to lead and understand that the true cost of the leadership privilege comes at the expense of self-interest. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. And that's what trust is. We don't just trust people to obey the rules. We also trust that they know when to break them. The rank of office is not what makes someone a leader. Leadership is the choice to serve others with or without any formal rank. As the Zen Buddhist saying goes, how you do anything is how you do everything. The studies also found that the effort required by a job is not in itself stressful, but rather the imbalance between the effort we give and the reward we feel. It is not the genius at the top giving directions that makes people great. It is great people that make the guy at the top look like a genius. Stress and anxiety at work have less to do with the work we do and more to do with weak management and leadership. Integrity is when our words and deeds are consistent with our intentions. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Leadership takes work. It takes time and energy. The effects are not always easily measured, and they are not always immediate. Leadership is always a commitment to human beings. Regardless of what we do in our lives, our why, our driving purpose, cause, or belief never changes. Charisma has nothing to do with energy. It comes from a clarity of why. It comes from absolute conviction in an ideal bigger than oneself. This is important because our behavior is affected by our assumptions or our perceived truths. We make decisions based on what we think we know. Energy can excite, but only charisma can inspire. Charisma commands loyalty. Energy does not. Our visions are the world we imagine, the tangible results of what the world would look like if we spent every day in pursuit of our why. There are many ways to motivate people to do things, but loyalty comes from the ability to inspire people. You don't hire for skills, you hire for attitude. You can always teach skills. The goal is not simply for you to cross the finish line, but to see how many people you can inspire to run with you. If we want to feel an undying passion for our work, if we want to feel we are contributing to something bigger than ourselves, we all need to know our why. The greatest contribution of a leader is to make other leaders. And remember the most important lesson. The goal is not simply for you to cross the finish line, but to see how many people you can inspire to run with you. The opportunity is not to discover the perfect company for ourselves. The opportunity is to build the perfect company for each other. We don't necessarily find happiness in our jobs every day, but we can feel fulfilled by our work every day if it makes us feel part of something bigger than ourselves. If we expect people to live the core values of an organization, we have to be able to tell them what those values look like in action. Our struggles are the short-term steps we must take on our way to long-term success. If we expect people to live the core values of an organization, we have to be able to tell them what those values look like in action. Before we can stand out, we must first get clear on what we stand for. Your vision is only actionable if you say it out loud. If you keep it to yourself, it will remain a figment of your imagination.